Hey folks, welcome. Great to see all of you out there. Very thankful for each and every one of you, actually. And speaking of thankful, this is day 3 of our Thanksgiving Gratitude Challenge. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am Sam Hershey. I am the lead pastor here at Maple Street Ministries. And this is, as I've already mentioned, is day 3 of our Thanksgiving Gratitude Challenge. Now, yesterday, for those of you who weren't here, or for those who just need a quick friendly reminder, we talked about gratitude in the dark, how to say thank you when you're not okay right now. Well, today I'd like to go a step further in that topic, if I may. What about the stuff that's behind you, the regrets, the things that you wish you could, erase, the seasons that you still feel ashamed of? What if I told you that gratitude can actually begin to heal how you remember your past? Not by pretending it was good, mind you. We're once again recognizing that bad things happen, of course. But in this way, it can reshape how you see your past by seeing how God has been at work through your past. And that's the direction we're going today. Because to be brutally and totally honest with you, some of us are indeed more haunted by yesterday than today. Perhaps we said something we wish we could take back. Perhaps we wasted years on something that, if only we could just, get those years back somehow. Especially with being hurt by others, or, again, choices we'd undo. I mean, this is why, for example, time travel is such a major part in cinema. Who hasn't thought about going back in time and, undoing something they've done? Or I believe there's even a song called God Bless the Broken Road, where one of the verses even talks about how the person wishes that they could go back in time, grab all the years they spent with other people, and give them to the person they finally found. But as we've already kind of implied with those examples, it feels that way. All of us, I believe, have, if we truly thought about it, made a mistake or something, or had somebody do something to us, that we've thought, what, if only I could go back, I would undo that. The Bible, though, never asks us to pretend that our past was good. I mean, we have Romans 8:28, where it basically tells us that God is working all things together for good. Please note, once again, it does not say that all things are good, but God is working through all things for good. Joseph met the exact same similar situation in Genesis chapter 50, verse 20, where he was confronted by his brothers, and he told his brothers, you guys are worried that you sent me to Egypt and sold me into slavery. Don't be. What you meant for evil, God used for good. Gratitude, true Christian gratitude, which is what we're working towards here over the 14-day challenge, doesn't thank God for the hurt, but it does thank Him for His presence, His protection, the lessons that He teaches us in that hurt, and the redemption in and out of it. Today's challenge I would like to title Redeeming One Chapter. I want you at some point today, and again, write this stuff down. I'm going to, of course, be recording it for this purpose. So I'm going to walk through this challenge with you guys. You are to name one past season that still stings. You are to ask God, where can I see your grace in or after this has happened? And I want you to write a short prayer of thanks for that specific grace, even if the story still feels messy. Let's actually go into my past for a bit here. I believe I mentioned at least twice during the course of this challenge. You're going to hear it for the third time if you haven't already. I am divorced. I was married to a woman for 7 years. I will long story short it. she thought the grass was greener elsewhere, and she pretty much jettisoned the marriage. So in this case, I'm asking God, where can I see your grace in or after this? And, that was a while ago, so I've certainly seen some grace areas in there. So I'm going to cover a few of them in my prayer for a moment here. Dear God, I want to thank you for the fact that you spent time with me throughout my divorce. I want to thank you for through that, helping me to discern what I need for a happy and healthy relationship and marriage. And to show me that indeed I was in one way unequally yoked, and therefore that was not a good marriage for me to have been in. As you know, though, there's still some damage as far as relationships are concerned in it. So I'm also going to ask you here to show me where the grace in that is. But still, I thank you for all you've done for me through this, and for what you will do for me through this. I pray this in your name. Amen. Well, folks, so quick little wind-up recap here. We can't change the past, but with God, gratitude can change how we see the past. I haven't done this for this challenge yet, but may I pray over all of you for a moment? That would be okay? Dear Lord, I know that somebody watching this video might still be stuck in regret. I ask you to help them with hope and with healing, and to help them see the grace that you are providing through the season that they are regretting. We are not in this way not going to deny that regret, but we want them to have the strength to defy it, because that regret and that pain will not have the final word. I pray this in your name. Amen. Well, folks, that does it for today's video, but tune in tomorrow where we will be discussing how gratitude changes the way we see other people and our relationships. So until then, go in peace to love and serve the Lord.